Hello, everyone. This is Ellen Campbell coming to you live with Campbell's Creations. I have a few notifications here. Oh, blocking my view. Hello, Betty Harris. She said, "Hi, Miss Ellen. Love the quilt on the bed. Thank you." Colleen, hello. She said, "Hi, Miss Ellen and Betty. How you doing?" I was gonna see, can I pull it up here on my phone? I can see it a little bit closer to me. Let me see. Okay. I'm trying. Whoa. This red's wrong. I just saw a funny post, y'all. That all. Um, I'm gonna share it with y'all. This lady got a big pair of underwear. She said she trying on a dress from a Walmart haul, but this the picture she got up. If y'all can see it. Oh, it started playing. It's a pretty dress, but she had a big pair of underwears holding them in her hand. I was just trying to find my live. Here it is. Okay. Let me turn down my volume. Uh, Take a little taste of lemon juice. That's my lemon water. I'm working on this little fella here today, y'all. This is a small little African print small quilt I was working on. I said I was gonna hang it on my wall, and I'm finna sew it together today. So I got each row numbered. I still been making crumb blocks, y'all, and I can use these pens too. So I'm gonna get block 1 with the green at the start. I have some more small quilts I put together, but a lot of them have some crumb blocks in those as well, and I'm really gonna have to dig them out of storage. What y'all working on today? Anything? Oh, I have 2. Let me put this orange in here. I like that. I had 2 fastened together and didn't even know it. This might be a little bigger than I thought. I don't have my seam allowance foot on, but I'm going to use this line on my machine. And I'm having some issues because I got on my shoe. Got to step out of that shoe so I can sew. Okay. Now I'm ready. Just sew all these rows together. Trying to make sure everything lines up. And I definitely am paying attention to that seam allowance. And I don't have my guide foot on, so they're good to have, like when you're in a hurry or you're doing something and you don't want to worry about your allowance, you just want to sew. They're very good for that. I went on and threaded up me a few bobbins. I think I have 4 or 5 threaded up, so I know I might not be able to use them all. Colleen said, "Those are beautiful. Thank you." Colleen said, I'm trying to make something with my little pig blocks I, I was sent. Oh, that's awesome. Have you thought about adding in a few embroidery blocks? Like maybe butterflies? Do you some butterflies and pigs? I don't know if pigs quite go with butterflies, but I love butterflies. Dragonflies, either one. I like those. And my blocks. Okay. I think this one need another piece of something, so I'm not gonna sew it all the way to the end just yet. I might have to add on, so I locked in that seam on the end, and this is what I got. And this is what I left on, so I can come back and add a piece on to extend it out to here. It's easily done when you just leave the space to extend it out. Now I have some brown. Let's get some brown going on. These were some pieces here I was saving from something because at the time I didn't have enough African fabric to really just do what I wanted to do. And they were some colors I just loved, and I put it together. I said, I'm gonna make me a wall quilt with this. And y'all know I do the wall quilt and gone quilted on this machine doing free motion quilting. I was liking it just that much. And I'm also working on my dancing ladies quilts. I'm gonna put a what they call that. I'm putting a sleeve on the back to hang it. Um, I don't know if it'll ever get put into a quilt show, but I can hang it and look at it. Oh, I got a pen here. Okay, I'm sewing rows together I'm probably not supposed to have yet, but that's okay too. I freed up a few of my straight pens. While I'm talking, do anybody have a different way that they base their quilt with? It's just something that come popped in my mind. Um, I found the new way I base my quilts now, and it works so good. It works so good. Um, oh, butterflies would be pretty. Since there's three pigs, I was thinking about appliquing wolf soliet like the kid story, Three Little Pigs. Oh, that's so pretty. That sounds so good. I like that too. The Three Little Pigs. Um, excuse me here. Let me mute y'all a minute. My sign is acting up. Um, excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I went to the doctor for that yesterday too, and they might know what the problem is. Uh, I suffer from a condition called TMJ, but I'm not claiming none of it. I'm just hearing what the doctors say and, paying attention to how they gonna treat it. The last thing I want to hear is something wrong. Okay, I have another spot here that is not quite enough. So I'm going to lock in my stitch and I'm going to leave enough space to come back and add on. See what I'm talking about? I can add a small piece in here. That's just how I do it. And this is what I have so far. And then I got to finish the ends when I'm done and level them out and get it straightened out. And last row. And this row said row number 1. I must need a visit to the doctor. The eye doctor, y'all. I'm going to go get my checkup. I've been putting it off, but I'm going to have to go and get it because I am messing up. This say I had 5 rows. Where's the other row? This not but 3-4 rows. Okay, these 4 rows is going to have to do, y'all. More orange. I guess I'm just loving me some orange. Colleen says, okay. I've tried pins, spray basting, and a long running stitch. Excited to hear your new way. Thanks. The new way that I have that I base with y'all is I might have mentioned it a time or two. The tag gun. Y'all know that tag gun you can get on Amazon. Excuse me. That's a great idea. I'm telling you because, okay, you take this tag gun, it got this sharp pointy thing like this on it. Got a point. Once you load your gun and you got at least, say, a 1.5 inch plastic tab in there, you take your gun and stick it through the fabric and go over about 1.5 inch. And when you pull that trigger and pull it out, you got it in like a big stitch. It holds it so nice. No matter how heavy it is, it gonna hold it. And I am so fascinated with that basting style. So I just tell everybody I know. I mean, get your basting gun, lay your quilt, put your backing on the bed, face down, put your batting on top of it, and make your sandwich. And go ahead on and sit at your domestic machine and quilt your quilt. I got quite a few to go, y'all. I just been holding out to waiting to get me a long arm, but it depends on what comes first. I thought I would have had it by now, but I had a delayed arise, and I'm gonna get it. It's just I've been delayed. In other words, I know what I got coming. I just have to wait on it. And I'm not running to the mailbox looking for it every day either. I just can't live like that. But what I am waiting on is what I shared with y'all not too long ago about the country reset. And what I was going to tell y'all is it ain't just our country going through the reset. Colleen says, I tried pens and spray basing. Okay, I read that one. She said, doing things in order is harder than folks. Looks. LOL. I shuffle from wrong order too. That's fine. That's why I want everybody to see what I'm doing firsthand. Like if I make a mistake, it gonna show. If you make a mistake, it gonna be okay. All you got to do is assess the situation and make it better. That's putting your own spin and your own twist to it. Wait a minute. Colleen said something about the tag gun. She said, oh, the tag gun. I remember hearing you, but forgot. Sound awesome to use. It is, Colleen. Remember to join Miss Ellen and Miss Sarah Quilter for the soul. Thank you. Yes, it's going to be so fun. You know what? I done moved my tag gun. I got to find it, Lord Jesus. If I could find it, I could have put this little quilt together and quilted for Saturday. Right there on that live. This would have been the perfect project to just go. My granddaughter come down, y'all. Excuse me. There's some on top of the refrigerator and some in my room on the floor too. By the bed. How you like it? This gonna be the perfect side. I'm just gonna have to go back and fix these this end piece down here to get everything even out. And I'm gonna get it even out, and I'll show y'all once I get it done. And I just want to show y'all this. I got 2 quilts of the 4-Star General Revised that I'm working on. And I kind of got behind on it, but I'm still going to finish it. And this is one of the blocks. And what I've been doing, I've been telling everyone, if y'all got this pattern and ain't finished it, cut your pieces out first. This right here is a block cut, and I put it in a Ziploc bag. And I put a little cardboard in there, labeling it, saying that it's the 4-Star General and what type of star. It's the Ohio star in that one. And I got the Captain T star in this one. I'm cutting them out so when I'm done, it'll look just like this. I can do all 4 blocks, and I got it into one bag. And this another star, the Ohio Sampler V block. And those just a few of the blocks that's in this quilt. Somewhere I saw they was giving this pattern away for free. And I got where I saw it at, y'all. So y'all just check around. You can check Pinterest or just online, period, and it might pop up where I saw it for free yet. And I have a few of these blocks I already made. I have this one that I showed y'all already. I have this one called, and I have this one. I thought I had more than these 3 made. It might be. I just didn't dig down in my container. I keep it stored in. And what I'm using to store my project is one of the Dollar Trees. One of the wash pans from Dollar Trees the little taupe or basin. I just get these. I purchased like maybe 10 or 20 of these when they was $1, and I keep my projects in them. Um, I just don't have anything laying out just now, right now, because I got a lot of stuff packed up. I'm packing up, getting ready to move it out. But I'm waiting. I have to wait. It might be late October before I really move. I'm just starting early because I can't wait till the last minute. Now, to add on to some of my projects I've been doing, cramming, which I might have to go back and make my crumb quilt just a big large crumb quilt. And I had a pattern, a picture of what I was wanting to do. Let me show that to y'all. Well, I'm gonna have to come out of here. Bring it down. Okay, I might still can find it. Okay, here it is. Okay, move that to the top. Can y'all see some of that quilt block if it's not too bright? Those are done with crumbs, and I got it off of Treasure Hearts Creations when I was sewing with them, sewing alone, and I really, really, really like this block idea. And this is one I have already made. I just took a picture of it, and I want to make more star blocks like that one. It's crumbing and a star block, and I love it, and I want to try it in some more of the patterns and stuff out there as well. Okay, let me see, can I get this back up? Okay. Colleen Pops, love it. Thank you. Very pretty blocks. Thank you. That is a great tip. Cut your blocks, bag, and label. Thank you. Yes, it's beautiful crumb block. Hi, Sharon. Good morning. Good morning. Glad you can join me. And I just put that quilt top together, and now I'm going to make a few more of my crumb blocks and cut them up and sew them again. Doing these crumbs, you have to, if you're small, I think the small little colors peep through. I really like the small pieces. I really like my small pieces. And I'm going to go back on this small quilt here and line up my bottom. I have to add on, so I have to find more fabric that I can work with. Something like, if I put together small pieces or something like this, add it in. Or if I find a pretty green like this green here, that green is a piece of batiks, look like. It's batik green, and it's just pretty to me. And side you flip it on, it's pretty. And what I'm going to do, I sewed these pieces here together, right? To keep from having the green and the orange just overpower, I just trim them. Cut that. I'm pretty much just cutting it back up. Sew it, cut it. Sew it, cut it. Just like they said, just like a crazy lady, but no, I'm enjoying this. I have some more notifications, y'all. Excuse me as I remove them. Hi, Vivian Carey. She said, hi, Ellen. Welcome, welcome, and everyone. Hello, I'm glad to have you. All right. And I just love crumbing, y'all. Don't seem like I can get enough of crumb piecing. I've been and they don't have to be a certain color when you're crumbing. You just pick you out something and put it together and sew. And you don't even have to pretty much worry about what it's gonna look like if you're gonna put it in a quilt block like how the one I just showed you. I think that would be a beautiful quilt done all over with those stars. Yes. Oh, thank y'all for the beautiful hearts. Thank y'all. And I just crumb and crumb and crumb. But I'm hopefully if I can get that one ready. Get it ready for Friday. I'm yeah, so I can sew it Saturday. Go and quilt it up on this machine. And I use this machine for everything, and I done had it probably over 10 good years, and I haven't really have had much trouble out of it. Ooh, I like this. I want a piece of this now. Some little strips I had, I found or cut for something else, and I'm gonna use a piece. I like that salvage on the end. I'm a little salvage, not salvage, but I'm a this kind of salvage person. I love this salvage. I have some small cuts, but what I do, I keep them. I don't throw them away. I put them in my crumb packages, and I'm gonna use that. But I want to get this white edge in here. You know, these salvage do be having the little holes in them. I still sew it on. Because once you quilt it up, you ain't gonna see no holes. All right. I've been looking around and searching for my good cutting scissors, and I have not found them. So I guess it's gonna be look out Amazon after a while. Cause y'all see I've been cooking my bigger pieces with kitchen shears. And I love these kitchen shears. And I have a little small pile of my crumb blocks. I hope I shared them with y'all. I sew a little bit. See what I done? Added that green. Now I'm finna work on this one here. If I can hold it, keep it in my hand. Mm-hmm. I got butterfinger syndrome going on today. All right. My nails so thin, I don't know why I'm using them to open my blocks. But see how I make it look like a 4-tone piece? Uh, Sharon says, what kind of machine do you have, Miss Ellen? I have the, is it TL or the QL 2010? Not 2010, I'm sorry. I have the TL 2000 Juki. The Juki TL 2000. And it's a good machine. I done had it over 10 years, I know, and it's still sewing good. And I really have a major issue or problem with it. Just have not. So I just keep on sewing. Sewing. Don't hear me. My granddaughter got it in my head. She was messing with me this morning with some Tina Turner. And now I can't get Rolling on the River out of my head. That's how they do you. And I said, no, it's time we're going to have to put this song out. Put that song to rest. She said, why you want to do that? That's a good way to start your day off. I said, uh-huh. It's a good way to let the devil in, too. Y'all, when I be praying about something, I be praying. The kind that don't stop until you get a breakthrough. Yes, yes, yes. I know I be talking about all kind of stuff on my channel, don't it? It's okay for people to express themselves, as long as they is not just putting somebody else down. Then, other than that, as long as they ain't putting nobody down, I let everybody talk. I believe in encouraging somebody, lifting them up, giving them the word they was looking to hear today. Like, you've been inspired to have your dream, and you dreaming and you want it. Don't give up on your dream. Keep going until you make something happen. If you can't do nothing but whatever your dream might be, do a little bit of something in it. You probably can't do the whole thing, but do a little bit. Take one step today, and then tomorrow, try another step. Even if you want to learn how to sew and quilt, don't give up. Work on it a little bit every day. I have some blocks. I've been working on so many different projects, y'all. It's just time for me to pull back and complete some of these things. Because if I want to come up here and I got a long arm machine, when I first get that long arm, y'all should already know I ain't going to get no sleep. I ain't going to get no sleep. The only sleep I'm going to be getting is on that machine. And I was looking into getting the Unique 21. I'm going to get the 21 because it's a long arm. When you get the 15, it's a mid arm. So I want a long arm. Ooh, this is a good piece. But and we love you talk about all kind of stuff. Oh, thank you, Colleen. That's a great machine. Sharon says, listening. Thank you. I can't remember what year, but my daughter had ordered me this machine way back. But the one been dreaming about, I've been wanting one of those Juki industrial kind. That way you can really sew pretty much of what you want to sew when it comes to thick fabric on that one. So if you got an industrial machine and a domestic Juki, you got a bright combination, because you can piece the quilt on your tabletop Juki, the domestic, and you can sandwich it together and quilt it up on your industrial, which can handle thick sewing. That's if you like to sit down and sew and quilt. And I do. Ooh wee. My hands is cramping up, y'all. I'm gonna work with this. I know I've been having some issues. My doctor didn't want to change my insulin again. And on top of that, I'm gonna have to give myself some kind of injection once a week. It's an insulin injection, but oh my goodness, when they told me I'm gonna have to inject myself once a week, I'm doing it anyway when I give myself my insulin. So I said, well, okay, what do I have to do? I took the little training and I'm gonna do it. It's something I can give in my legs and thighs and stomach, and I'm like, okay. Do I have any of this? Oh, I found a big piece. Every time I'm on, I get a phone call. Let me reject them. Spammers. The spammers sure will call. I'm going to cut this. Get me a nice little section off of here. I kind of folded, y'all, and holding it with my scissors on the inside, making the cut. Got it. I just trim off a small piece. See that? Look like I got to trim this side too. But I'm showing y'all how I do it. I'm not the quilt police. Never will claim to be, y'all. I tell everybody to enjoy your process. If you ain't gonna enjoy it, then that gonna become an issue. But long as you can enjoy it, you all good. Because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're gonna get burnt out. You will get burnt out. And I've been sewing so long, I should have been burnt out probably a long time ago. But I'm still at it. Still at it. And I remind you, enjoy it. You got to love what you're doing. Hi, Practically Creative. How you doing, Melissa? How you doing? How you doing? I'm just I finished sewing my little short quilt I'm gonna make together. I have to edit the ends. I don't want to cut it and trim them off. I just want to add in more fabric. Ooh, I'm cramping. Ooh. Okay, I use that hand. Let me show it to you right quick. I got this one here. I guess I just sew and sew. I done sewed all of it together. Right? Quick and fast in a hurry. But I want to get it finished out and even on the bottom here where I can put it together to quilt on the live for Saturday. And I'm going to quilt it on the machine here. And I got an idea for a pattern already, but I got to think about it. I'm just thinking. And I noticed somebody, I forgot who it was, but somebody did mention to me about my crumb blocks. And I got a little pile here. I made the big one. Y'all saw how I made the big one using the washable, soluble stabilizer and make some big. You can go pretty big with that. And this is it. And also using that stabilizer, some of them kind of shift around a little bit. And you just go back and sew you a piece on top. Sew it down. Top stitch it down to cover the empty space. And you just fill it in all over. And when you get through, you have a big, long, nice spot. Now, if I was making a full quilt, I would want them all the same size, like this. I would want them all the same size because this is a nice block. I could use this into a quilt as a block like this, but then, knowing me, I be wanting to applicate some on top of it. And I had this flower, tulip flower I used to draw and quilt for my mama all the time. And I could draw it out, make it bigger to fit on this block. And then I can add the leaves and the stem and stuff to it as well. But that's just an idea. And lay that back over here. And these is a pile of the other blocks I done. This one here is with foundation. And I have the yellow on the back to show y'all the foundation. And then I pieced it and top stitched it down. I might have did a couple of them like that because this is the same thing. And it just go to showing you any little bitty piece will do. Any little bitty piece. I made quite a few of them. Okay, these are the ones I did with the Elmer's glue on the foundation. I used the same foundation size and pieces, but I used the Elmer's glue and I laid it up there and I let it dry for a few hours. And this one is a hand piece with no foundation. Y'all see that? That's no foundation. And I think I came up with about 4 or 5 different ways you can make these blocks. This one here is glued down. See that? It's a glued down with a foundation piece. But I was able to get it done. And, oh, I got quite a few. This one is a regular hand sewn put together foundation piece with machine and fabric. And just when you just keep building them up, and when you get to enough blocks being created, wait a minute, I forgot to show y'all this little section. See that in there? That's one of those salvage edges. You just sew them on in. Use them as well. I said one time I was going to take my time and make me a salvage edge quilt with just all salvages and stuff. I got a pile of them just laying up. Different colors. I'd have dropped a piece. And see, this is a smaller piece. I probably could have been expanding, making it larger. And this one is just sewing it to make it bigger. And I'm going to lay it back there. I just want to show y'all all I've been working on. Even when I'm not live, I'm sewing on something. I'm always doing something. Let me get me some more colors out of here. I don't want that. This is pretty. Y'all see these little pieces? I forgot how I get these little pieces right here, but it's okay. I'm going to cut across here. Some of these scraps, when they come in nice size pieces like this, that's the best. I just take it Make sure I have right sides together because I can't tell with this piece. Get over here in the bright light. This a piece of batiks. I can't really tell, so I'm gonna sew it. That's the only thing when you run into batiks and you cruming. Some you can tell the right side and wrong side, and some you just can't tell. So I just gone sew my little piece down. And I'm not keeping the whole big old piece, y'all. As y'all notice, I'm always cutting. Cut it, cut. Lay it aside. That's what I got. Okay, y'all. Excuse me here. I call myself fixing my but if anybody new on here, excuse me. Let me get rid of these notifications blocking my screen. That's why I be trying to watch and see the, if I have somebody new to come in. Don't y'all forget, I find this at Walmart. The clear washable Elmer's glue. And it's awesome. It works good for a lot of things. Even when I was making barrettes, I used that Elmer's glue. I put it in a small bucket and I add water to it. And then I just take my fabric. If you want to stiffen your fabric, take your fabric and immerse it in the Elmer's glue with the water mixture in it. Plunge it down in there pretty good. And then, excuse me, wring your fabric out. Go ahead, wring it out. And then you can take it outside and shake it a little bit to get it straight as you possibly can get it. Then hang it on a hanger or whatever you're going to hang it on and let it dry. In a couple of hours, it'll be dry. And I have did that. I'm learning so much from you, Miss Ellen. Sharon say, well, thank you, Sharon. You could take notes if you want to, because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to share and share and share. But I started YouTube to use it as a library to store videos of how to quilt and how I began it, how I started. Because I started sewing when I was about 8 years old or so. My mama gave me my first needle. I was so happy. I was so happy for that first needle. She gave it to me, and I'll make me some doll clothes and doll bed, and I even made my own doll to play with. I can draw that doll right now today. It's up here. And I have a few probably laying around somewhere packed away that I already had made, because when I was living in Mississippi, I made a few of my dolls, and I kind of sold a few here and there through the University of Mississippi, the college and the school, and they helped me greatly. They really did. I miss going to school. I miss doing that. I loved that. My daughter was telling me how she's going back to school. She graduated college this year, y'all. Now she going back because they gonna teach her how to be a professor. And she will be teaching college someday. And I told her, girl, go on do it. Go on do it. You might can come back and teach me something. I be encouraging them and everybody I run into. I sure do. Even when I shared with y'all about the currency on my channel, do anybody remember seeing the video with the currency in it? If y'all didn't get any, y'all can't say I didn't try to help you. Y'all can't say that I didn't love y'all enough to share that information with y'all. And if y'all have not seen it, y'all need to go back a few videos and watch that video, because once this reset take place, every country, the currency in every country will be revalued. And you got some countries out there that printed currency, y'all, that is ridiculified, okay? That's how I'm put it to you. It's ridiculified, but it's out there. And I be listening to this blog talk where this person has been tremendously investigated by Homeland Security and the CIA and the FBI and the Pentagon. They even got 2 presidents backing them. And I think that is so awesome. 2 presidents believe in him, help educate the peoples, United States peoples, no matter what your nationality is. Long as you are in the USA, you are American for that time. And he's teaching us, how to do this, how to invest, how to handle your money, how to control your money, what to ask for, what not to let happen to you. And I'm just amazed. I'm blown away. I'm amazed, because who you gonna find that gonna teach you something like that for free, practically free? I just say kudos out to him. Kudos. I seen some videos also on YouTube just saying, oh, that's a story. That's a fraud. They scamming you. That's not true. It's not going to happen. Baloney. That is baloney. If all this information that led up straight out from the Pentagon, from 2 presidents, and now all this about to take place, unfold before your eyes, don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody fool you. That's all I say, because I shared it to y'all for a reason. The ones that miss it, just miss it. That's all I can tell you, because who ain't willing to pay? Years ago, you could pay $5 and get one bill. One bill. But now they up there asking you at least $80 or maybe $90 for one of the bills. And who ain't ready to invest that and then turn around and unfold millions? Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that one, y'all. I'm still crying. I am still crying. I love all my sewers and quilting friends, y'all. I do. I really do. Do I want to cut? Yeah, I want to cut. Can y'all actually see how fun this could be? Who don't like cutting up stuff? Now I got me another piece. Y'all see that little old piece? I'm going to put it in here. Let me see how big these pieces is. Is that wide? Do I want like that, or do I want it like that? Okay. I see. I need another color to go on this end, and I think I got that already. Let me pull out another color. I've seen some pretty greens in my little scraps, y'all. I have. Let me show y'all what I got up here. Y'all see this stuff right here? This is too big to throw away. You hear me? It's, oh, there go a big piece of green. I'm going to cut this. This too big to throw away. I ain't throwing that away. I sit here and play with it till I can't play no more. Cause you know what? I'm in my own little private corner, taking my own little private time to do what I love to do. And I enjoy every bit of it. And that's why I refer all of my friends and quilters and sewers to love what you do. You gotta love what you do or you will get burnt out. I um I like going to craft shows and art shows and festivals and bazaars, more festivals than anything. But I like going just to see what people doing, what they're working on. I really love it. Which one of these I cut this for? I'm running my mouth so much, y'all. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Okay, it's for this one. And I just love crumbs. Somebody asked me not too long ago about my sewing. I said, "Oh, I love sewing." One of my doctors. Ooh, excuse me, I got a bunch of notifications up. I told my doctor, they asked me, do I feel sad or lonely or like don't nobody love me or something? And I told them, no, I don't got time for that. I love to sew. I said, sewing is my therapy. They were like, oh, that's good. Awesome. Yes, it is. I said, I guess they don't know just how much. Yes, it makes you happy and it shows. Thank you. Who said that? Thank you, Colleen. It really do makes me happy. I love my son. A lot of time I be going on trips with my daughters and with the family and stuff, and they be like, ma, you gotta leave this here. I said, well, you must not want me to go. Excuse me, but I showed them you don't want me to go. They said, what you mean about that? I said, my son can't go, and that's my therapy. You got to give me my therapy. These little bits like here, they too small, but these what I was talking about, I'm going to save and make a mattress with. I ain't throwing nothing away. These going into a mattress, and I'm going to make the mattress. I'm going to show y'all I can make a mattress. And I probably do it real time, and I might just video it and try to speed up the video. But yes. I don't want to split it all. Let me split and then just trim off the little piece I don't want. This green is so bright and pretty to me. I want to narrow it down a little bit. Have I ever told y'all when harvest time comes back down south in Mississippi that we could get cotton from our local gin? We had to give a small fee. It wasn't free, so I used to love that, and it brings back so much memories to me. I want to go back into doing that. I want to purchase me a full bale of cotton. And I had somebody once told me, why would you do that when you can just buy cotton batting? And my thing is, it brings back memories to me. I remember my mama, my auntie, all sewing and stuff, and they used the cotton batting to sandwich the quilt with. The cotton be so clean and fresh, and that took the seeds out of it. You can do a lot with that, a lot. But back in those days, they was hand sewing. They was rocking that needle with their hand, and I love it. I love every bit of it. Now I'm going to sew these here together on this side. This just making my block a little bit bigger. No special technique. I'm trying to stay on my 1/4 inch seam allowance, y'all, because that's an important seam allowance in quilting. And sometimes I have to stop, pick up my layers, and make sure they're in the right spots. 1/4 inch. And I tell y'all another thing that help you to get that 4 inch too. Your sewing, the foot on your sewing machine. Let me turn y'all a little bit. Close your eyes for a minute. Okay, I don't know if I'm in pretty clear, but this feet on your sewing machine, if you line up your fabric right at the edge of that feet, that'll give you that 1/4 inch seam allowance. So let me move it again. Close your eyes. I'm gonna set you back down. Okay, think I got you. All right. It makes it. Sharon said, I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or what, but the video keep lagging, so I'm missing spots. What spot do you think you miss, Sharon? I repeat it. Cause I was talking about me and my mama and my auntie watching them quilt and sew. But my thing is I want to go back to a bale of cotton, processed cotton. And the reason I want to go back to it because it bring back memories for me, for my auntie and my mother. Sewing and making quilts. They used to compare their blocks to one another. They was each other friends, you know. Look right, and she'll be like, "Yeah, it's okay." Get it all mapped out. I got my little wooden presses here. These save my fingernails because I forget to have them all the time. And I like these little fellas. And they get to make my blocks look nice. And I just keep adding in. But to me, it seems like the more tiny pieces I can get in it, the better my blocks will look. Because in the end, when I go to cutting blocks out of this fabric I done put together to make my what is it? The squares for the star block. Some of this gonna be left. And I'm gonna go back and re-scrap the scraps, okay? Y'all hear the re-scrap the scraps? I said it first. I'm gonna re-scrap it. I like doing this kind of stuff. It just gives me energy, strength. It brings me so much joy. And when I'm doing this, y'all, I forget to eat. I turn off my cell phone. I forget everything else going on in the world till I just be in my own little zone by myself. But yes, I want to go back to that because I think my mommy and my auntie was awesome. And y'all know back then my auntie had a brand new senior sewing machine. And she didn't let nobody sew on her sewing machine. I said, whoa. She took care of her machine. Only time she take it to the shop for the man to work on it was when she was getting it oiled and cleaned, get it cleaned up and oiled so she can make something else, a big project or something. And I was like, I paid attention to a lot, especially when it was in the field of something I really liked. I paid attention to a lot of stuff. Let me see. I ain't gonna cut it that way. Y'all know I'm always sewing something together and then take my scissors and cut it. To me, the smaller the better. Now I have two pieces. And on this one, I don't even have to worry about these seams. I just press it open. It's going to one side. Now, if it was a white color, solid white, I'd be worried about what side I press it to. But since it's just stripes and colors, I just press it open. Okay. Now, let me get some more of this red out from back here. This red seemed to be popping. I thought about taking out my AccuQuilt Go die cutter and cut some squares. Y'all remember I used to play the game and cut out the squares and have winners? I don't just keep all my fabric laid up in here, stored up, knowing I'm not going to sew it all up. So when I kind of get a bit more than I'm used to working with, I always try to share, make kits for the children's or do something that gonna benefit somebody else. Because we only gonna go through this process once in life. And if we're helping somebody more than we are taking, I said life's journeys will become blessed. Life's journey would just be more than you was bargaining for. You'll have so much happiness, you be like, oh, I can't believe this happening to me. Yeah. When somebody tell me that, I say, yeah, ain't God awesome? Yes, he is. I tell everybody, you forgot Jesus died because he wanted us all to be obedient to him so we'll all be happy. He don't wish nothing bad on none of us. Y'all have some lemon water? Okay, have a good one. I forgot to tell y'all my A1C had went up. My A1C had went up, and I thought about it because y'all, I've been kind of down, and I ain't know how down I was. After losing my sister, it kind of hit me pretty hard, and I forgot some of the stuff I was doing for my own health. And one of them was drinking lemon water. I sweeten it just a little bit. I don't like using sugar that much, but if I do, I use just a little sugar, or if I use honey, I use a little honey because, you know, they say honey got antibiotics properties about it. And I am so bent on trying to eat healthier and doing something better. Sharon said, not sure, but I can go back and watch it again later. I saw that. I'm lagging too. Do some hand quilting as well. Ooh, I just love that hand quilting. And you know, back then they just did it in rows. They didn't have no idea of doing designs and stuff in the quilt. And I want to go back to doing quilts, hand sewn by rows. I don't know if anybody would like that, but that's what I want to do. That's what I choose to do because of the fun memories. And I can remember going to quilt guilds with churches in another town and stuff, helping them to sew, doing their quilting projects and stuff, and they did it all by hand. All by hand. And it just brings back memories. I got two little pieces here, so I'm going to add on to this one. All right. To me, I said Mississippi is a retirement state anyway. If you're looking to retire, go camping or something, Mississippi's good. They got great outdoor stuff. You can go fishing, but most of the spots now they have posted. They have posted a lot of stuff. But every time I get a chance to go home, I go home. I check the lake. I got a little small river that run through my property. And that's a great area for making a outside recreation fun get along place down there, and I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. One time I had signed up for hip camp, but I didn't see that through. I just stopped. I love anything camping. And y'all know I ain't really been camping a day in my life, like sleeping in a tent. I ain't never slept in a tent. I have been van camping where you sleep in the back of your van and stuff like that. I did that. And the van wasn't even built out or really completely prepared for anybody to stay in it. I remember taking my pillows and bed covers, and we went to a Goodwill to grab a few more items, but I enjoyed that. I camped it in Baltimore, Maryland. That was the place where I found, back then when the people was using drugs and they was laid out on the ground like they was dead. Lord, that's the worst thing y'all ever want to see. I'm going to tell y'all, it was bad. I passed by a man and a woman laying out on the ground, walking with my friend. He was from Nigeria. And I said, oh my God, is they dead? He was laughing. He just bust out and started laughing at me. Because he done seen it before. That was my first time seeing it. And he said, oh no, they're not dead. They's high. I said, high? As in drugs high? He said, yeah. I said, you mean people do this to themselves? Anybody can walk up to that woman and do their business. She laid out him like that. I said, Lord, please don't ever let me use no drugs. I said, if they gonna do to me what they're doing to them folks, I don't never want to be like that. And I'm praying to God, said, Lord, please, I beg you, keep me under your direction. You order my steps. It just sent me off the praying, y'all, because it scared me so bad. I thought that we had to call 911 or something. And no, sure enough, they got a shelter in Baltimore. And it's got a bridge where you can drive under, a street is underneath. And under that overpass, they had set up a tent under there and was laid out. And I was walking to the store. It was a gas station under the bridge going across, or a little mini mall or something like that. And they had coffee. It probably was a Dunkin' Donut, because I love the Dunkin' Donuts. And I was going to get me some donut and coffee. And when I saw that, I almost forgot about donuts and coffee. I almost said, I'm ready to go back to the vehicle. But yeah, that stuff happened. Colleen said, bye, Sharon. See you later, Sharon. Thank you for coming in. Have a great day. Colleen said, I'm sewing while watching. You are motivational, Miss Ellen. Well, I thank you. I appreciate that. I'm here to motivate you. Get you to going, because if y'all saw the fabric and stuff I had up in here, y'all would be like unbelievable. Because I was given a bunch of rolls of upholstery fabric, and I still have them on the spool. Bye, Sharon. Okay. See you next time. And I still have them on the spool. Y'all might have saw them on the video when I was showing y'all my boxes, U-Haul boxes and stuff all packed up. But yes, I be trying to keep my stuff separated but yet together. And oh, I thought I sewn these together. Let me put some green in here while I'm running my mouth. I love sewing these little crumb blocks. But that was my adventure time when I went to the marina. I went to the Baltimore Marina in Baltimore, Maryland. And I really enjoyed that. The marina was good. It had some little stores, coffee shops or something on the pier. I enjoyed that. And I also went to Newark, New Jersey. I enjoyed that as well. I met a lot of beautiful people, a lot of them. But if I was going by myself, I wouldn't have did that on my own. I wouldn't have went by myself. But since I was with my Nigerian friend, I went on. I told him that I would go with him for medical reason. And I enjoyed it. We always had a good time together when we was there doing something. Any kind of adventure we have a good time. That was my first time with him experiencing the tilapia fish. I remember eating an African dish and it had tilapia fish. It had maybe a goosey and fufu, pounded yam fufu. And oh, I can't get that out of my head. They even have an okra soup. Oh, I just love it. By just looking at it, you wouldn't want to eat it. But once you do taste it and eat it, you're going to be wanting some more. It's just that good. I haven't found an African store or a market here, but I do have some contacts from Arlington, Texas, where I can reach out and they will ship me something in the mail. I love my African food that I can get. I even like the jasmine rice. I know I'm sewing and I'm talking about food, ain't it? I run my mouth by everything, I guess. Well, I ain't gonna say everything. Because I'm learning to keep my mouth on some stuff. Running your mouth too much will get you in trouble. So I just keep it under my hat. All right. Um, hmm. I don't know, y'all. I found something. I don't know whether it's a letter or something I got. It was emailed to me or something about the some kind of kits. You can go in and learn to be a teacher to teach those kits for is it the legit kits? So I signed up and they said in order to participate, you got to finish at least 3 quilts. So guess what, y'all? If I'm going to go through with this, I got to finish 3 quilts. I think it's an awesome opportunity. Ooh, I think I'll put that together right there. Do anybody else like the legit the legit quilt kits? I've seen one out there that I would love to have. That big old beautiful butterfly. Oh my goodness. I just love me some butterflies. I almost call myself Blue Butterfly. Don't y'all forget, life is what you make of it. It can be good for you or it can be disappointing for you. But you got to remember, everybody around us is not perfect. Nobody is perfect. You're going to run into some issues where you and somebody else might not agree about a certain topic or whatever. You're going to have to learn just to agree. Say, I agree. I agree that we don't agree on this conversation and move it on. Instead of, getting angry and taking your anger out on somebody. No, push forward. Hi, L Chime. She said, good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully everyone is doing good today. Yes, I'm glad to see you. I'm sorry I missed when you first came in. But welcome, welcome, welcome. And Colleen says, I pray my mouth stays shut if it doesn't need to be open every day. Someday I do better than others. You all right, Colleen. At least you trying. I know I have to try because I be talking. And it mostly about my life and my life experiences. And it's about Jesus. When I tell somebody about Jesus, I mean every word. Because I can't tell you what he did for you, but I know what he done did for me. I know how he done kept me and where he brought me from. I remember the hard times, growing up, coming on through, stuff you have to deal with after you're grown. I even had conversations with my sisters, dealing with stuff that happened to them before they got grown. And tell y'all the truth, some of the stuff I heard was very disturbing, but I had to turn around and ask them, like, man, what? You did what? I said, y'all mean I'm the only one fought back for myself? Yeah, I'm finding out I'm the only one fought back. But whatever that situation is, I ain't going to go into details. I'm just shaking my head. I'm the only one that stood up for my own self. And growing up, when you look back, you be like, that's why my sister, was so depressed, or that's why my sister, seemed to have such a hard time. It's stuff you grow up with and people that does stuff to you. If you hold on to that stuff and take it with you through life, your life gonna be miserable. And I was facing that kind of stuff like, oh my God, I was little because I'm next to the baby. I was too young to do anything to help. And I find myself praying a lot, Colleen says, not perfect. I am good with even not so much. I walk on and let the Lord handle it. Oh, yes. I done experienced a lot of that too. I have to let God handle it because you never know. Even if somebody takes something from you, you never know their need inside the house with them. God might put you in that position to feed somebody that is hungry, but too embarrassed to say, oh, I'm hungry, I need help. That's how I look at it. Because he don't allow anything to just up and happen. Everything happens for a reason. Every little detail, every event that ever took place happens for a reason. And a lot of it is for educational purpose to teach us from our own ways. You can love people and try to help people, and they'll walk over you like they in a high heel shoe. You be like, "Go on, girlfriend." They will walk over you. But it bothers you when it first happened. I'm going to tell you the truth. It'll bother you because it bothers me. But you got to learn to let it go. That's when you start growing in spirit. You let it go. Don't hold on to it. L. Chimes said, holding on to hurt and anger only hurts you. It does a number on your internal organs. Best to let it go. Give it to God. Pray for them and move on. In the end, you have to protect your peace. Yes, you do, L. Chime. You have to protect your peace. You really do. And you have to let it go. I encourage everybody to forgive. And y'all know forgiveness is one of the best gifts you can give somebody. Forgive them. Don't hold on to it. They're not expecting that. But if you forgive them, you take back your peace. You take back your joy and your happiness. And your life continue to grow and be better. It does, Elle. Yes, Colleen says. Hi, Remo JS. Miss Ellen, your picture is very blurry. I'm sorry, my weather, my internet started off a little shaky. My weather is not exactly great. And every time my weather get crappy, my Wi-Fi get crappy. So I do apologize. It's lagging. Hi, okay. I'm all caught up. I'm still crumbing, y'all. Y'all seeing these? I'm cutting them down, and now I have this piece, and I need I don't know, I might could just add this to here. Ooh. I think I'm going to add it to here. I kind of like it. And these little old pieces is good. Some people say, I don't have time to sew them little bitty pieces. That's okay. I got a lot of time. You want to share? I love me some crumbs. All right. Excuse me, y'all. I'm still dealing with my chronic sinuses, and I'm praying they find out what's going on very soon. Okay. I'm using the top. Is that lady right? Okay, I'm using the top. See the top line here with the red, and I'm gonna trim off the green so they'll be kind of in line with one another. That's how I'm working it here. And I don't do it real perfect, but it's good enough. See that? Then when I open it out, okay, I didn't do this in real close, and it still got a hump to me. I don't like that hump. Let me see what I can do about Humpty Dan. I had a little niece around here singing something about a Humpty Dan, and I'm getting this hump out of my fabric. Okay. Okay, that'll work. Now, if I had a longer piece, I could just come down this side, and it getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And just because I have a longer piece and I go down that side, I still might take the scissors and come back and say, okay, I'm going to cut it right center of this block and go on through there. Because it's no required design or no required pattern or no required anything for doing this. You just do it like free will sewing. And to me, that's just what it feels like, free will sewing. I enjoy every bit of it. Let me see if I got any more long pieces down here somewhere. I got a bunch of little crumbs, y'all. Oh, that's pretty. See the little crumbs? I keep those in my little bowl so I can just piece together. Anytime I need something to work on, I run to my little bowl. And don't matter how big you cut your pieces, it don't matter because you can always go back and cut them again. Now these crumbs I really do like. Let's see, where would I put some crumbs? I cut these little pieces off and I'm going to put me a little stitch right across here. I just love doing this. But when I get on that other quilt there, I got a design in mind that I want to do. There's no pattern to it. I'm going to make my own pattern. And I think I'm going to work on quilting that into that little quilt I did here today. I'm going to go and sew this on and I'm going to let y'all go. I ain't going to keep y'all all day. I really do love my crumbing, y'all. It just, I done got to where I just can't get enough of crumbing. I've been watching people get fabric and do this and do that. And I like pretty blocks. I got plenty of patterns and stuff to a lot of stuff in my books collections I got. But when I started using those books the last time, I kept getting sick. So I said, well, Lord, I think this time I'm going to do what I love to do. Do something I love to do. And it's just a blessing. I might have a cruise coming up in November. I've been thinking about another cruise, and I'm just hoping I can make it. And this time, I'm taking my sewing machine with me. I'm not taking the big one here, of course. I'm going to take the small little featherweight I got. I'm going to take that one with me, and I'm probably going to be crumbing up a storm. Because once you get on that boat, once you get on that ship and you check in, even before you check in, everything on that boat is free except the stuff that's in the shopping malls. The food, the drink, everything is free. Eat what you want, drink what you want, except pops. They don't have soda pops. They don't have sodas at all. You have to carry your own sodas. And I think I'm gonna take my own lemon juice. Remo says sometimes you have to reboot your router box. Yes, I do. I do that. So thanks for letting me know, and I will try that after this live. Thank you for the company, Miss Ellen. Enjoyed it. I miss you when I was driving all the time. Thank you all in the chat too. I'm gonna let y'all go too. I thank y'all, each and every one of y'all that's joining me today. I appreciate y'all for being here, showing y'all love and support. Please remember to give me the thumbs up and share my video. I thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And hopefully, when I make this journey to get everything together, I'm gonna put it like that, everything together, I'm gonna have a major party on this channel. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it don't take all the year. Whew. Okay. Thank y'all. Have a blessed day. She said, don't forget Saturday. Please don't y'all forget Saturday Zoom with me and Miss Sarah and Jazzy Joyce. We're going to be doing a teaching session. And I will be doing some quilting on my domestic sewing machine here. And y'all just come on aboard. The link in the bottom of this description. Write it down and take some notes, or just get the member ID number and the passcode where you can come in. But once you come in, you will be in as a creator. You will be on the big screen with us. So I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. Anybody need some channel attention? Anybody just need to practice something or show a skill that they have? Come on in. Bring it to it. Come on in. Everybody is welcome and everybody is loved. We appreciate y'all. Do have a blessed day. Till next time. Bye now.